Hey everyone, it's Andrew, Valk9 Designs, and we're back again with the next start to finish. This is Hybrid 3.0 because this will be a hybrid design featuring a base of sheet metal that we will be adding some wire accents to. For this design, I will be using a faceted amethyst stone. I just picked this up from Catalyst Crystals and Jewelry over in Denver while I was there checking out the shop. I know the owners, and so it was a great little stop, and they had some awesome material. I picked up a couple of these amethyst faceted stones. This is a teardrop cut. I'm going to be using this as the focal point for this design. I'm going to set this, though, instead of in the center, I'm going to set it in the bottom of the design. So to start this off, I'm going to be tracing around the stone so I know where that will be sitting in the design, and then we'll be drawing some details around it. This line will represent the bezel that will be sitting in the stone and holding it in place. I am then going to start drawing my lined accents. I'm planning on using 13 gauge and 14 gauge half round wire for these accents. These will be soldered to the sheet metal and also to the bezel that is coming up to hold the stone in place. I'm drawing another outside detailing swirl here. I've done a design similar to this, but I wanted to revisit this design for this faceted stone. I did a Swiss blue topaz for the last one, I'm pretty sure, and so this is a nice little different color scheme here. I also wanted to do something that was more fall themed since we're in the middle of fall, obviously. I'm just drawing in the line for the left side's half round detail. That'll be some 30 gauge weaving in between it. So now as I'm drawing this out, I do notice some empty spaces here between what will be the middle tube setting for a gemstone sitting right above the faceted amethyst. So what I'm going to do is plan on adding another line of probably 21 gauge square into the center part of this between the faceted amethyst and also the stone that we will be setting into this tube setting that is above it. We'll weave those together with 30 gauge round, and then I'm also planning on adding one more detailing wire that kind of comes out of this area above the tube setting. This wire might even end up being attached to the tube setting to pull it out of there. We'll see what happens when we get into the build of this design. Now, using my pencil to just reshape some of the lines, I want to make sure that this curve opens up over the half round point above this stone. Then I'm also drawing in what will be the bail for this piece. I will build this out of probably rectangular wire and then also a tube setting. A larger silver tube that I will kind of shape, and then I will also be adding a tube set gemstone into the top of that. And then I'm going to play around with some colors for the accents. Again, I'm going for a fall theme, but I had these chrome tourmaline and also these apatite that I thought would be a nice addition to this piece. But, you know, I think I'll end up ultimately going with the right side, which is a set of sapphires. This feels a bit more along the lines of what I want to be using for the color scheme. This is a very nice fall color scheme. The orange kind of reminds me of the trees, and then purple is always a good Halloween color. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on drawing out this design. Next, we will be starting the build. We'll be doing some bezel settings, some working with sheet metal, some wire, and also tube settings. So there's going to be a lot of different elements in this tutorial set. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I really truly appreciate everyone who is still here. I know I've been going through a bit of a transition from wire into sheet metal, so for everyone who is still interested in what I have to offer you all, I truly appreciate it, and thank you so much for the support here. I hope you have a wonderful week.